What's up, everybody? So I'm given a topic today. Of course, it's Fizz. Sub to the channel, stay tuned. We're actually going to be lighting a J for this early in the morning because I'm going to be making a vlog, but that's not the point of this video. Though it is a part of my life. Wow. It'd be cool if someone had to ask a question. But that's okay, because I'll fill out the question myself. We're going to talk about what a lot of people like to talk about. And it's basically easy. Happiness. You should do whatever in your life makes you happy. Whatever it is. You should act upon your thoughts as they're being said in your head. Or thought. That wasn't meant to be a rhyme. And this weed is just so killer. Jesus Christ. Young Lung. They call me Young Lung. Happiness is brought to you by yourself. And things such as prayer, showing love, appreciating things, bring this to you. No one can take your happiness, but they can deplete it and they can sabotage it. You put yourself in a position where you create your own happiness. Even if that means getting far away from people, then do it. If that means getting away from your family, even if it's down the block or whatever it is, if you got to keep escaping something, there's a problem there. And it's not necessarily, you need to permanently escape. It's not, things people have to deal with. Procrastination is one thing, which they're pretty much synchrony. And what I mean by that is usually when you procrastinate something or something, there's other things like you could have thought you didn't need to do it or something, and then it comes back and bites you in the ass, or it just tugs on you as you keep trying to move forward and it keeps tugging on you and tugging on you. Life is good. We're meant to feel good. A lot of people in this world, and I'm telling you, they're depressed. They're unhappy. And we do have technology to connect us to each other, and we do have maybe things other people don't have, or maybe at this day and age, if you'd like to say that. We have technology and communication, and things are easy accessible. For instance, we can get a banana in Ohio or PA, Canada, climates where bananas don't grow, and there's produce shipped all around the world. People don't even think about this, first of all. Some people are like, yeah, that makes sense. I totally get it. Well, other people don't think like that. I can tell you that now. It doesn't matter because everyone's going to have a different personality. I don't care if you even lose the ego or not. There's still going to be some traits you just can't let go that are always going to be there. So at the end of the day, everything in your life is neutral, but our natural state of being is happiness. So what does that mean? The way you look at life is the way no one else looks at life. And no one else is going to want to know what you want to do, or they're not going to want to do what you want to do. It's just simple as that. Even if you tell them they're not going to have the same vision and envisionment, they're not going to have that. It's just as simple as that. Happiness it's already there, but you could be ill or something, which doesn't necessarily deter your happiness. But there is certain things that can take away from your happiness. But it's your being and your state to get you back to that homeostasis where you're in that happiness. It's your goal. Everything's gonna suck until you achieve that. because it's their natural state of being. So if you aren't there, you're just tugging further away and the other things. You get happiness. What else could you want? And I made a post about this on the book, Facebook. Everyone always, what do you want for anybody? Everybody's always trying to get someone's attention, not to put them down. Everyone wants someone to make, usually, I mean, there can be tendencies, manipulations, people, even accidental, that they don't mean to, but you're supposed to be in control. What I'm saying is, how someone makes you feel is how they're going to make you feel, and you're always going to remember that. A lot of people don't realize that. So if you watch a video and someone could say all the correct information and everything you want to hear, but it doesn't mean you actually feel that person in the way he's saying it. A lot of people don't say things in a way, and I know because it's the way I speak, and I know the way I speak catches on to me, and that's just me, but I also know it catches on to other people because I'm just there. That's all you need to know. Some people aren't meant to do this. Some people, but they still try to do it. Some people aren't meant to do this and they have no inclusion to do it at all, or never even crosses their head, maybe for like a split second. Happiness is natural to us, and how you make yourself feel and how you feel, no one can take that away from you. No one can take how you feel or experience life away from you. And no one can ever feel how you feel. You can explain it. That's why people make art. This is the basis of why people make art, creativity. They want to draw you in closer. What do you think a chorus, and if you ever English, a chorus, the choir, which I guess would probably be the same thing. Yeah, to an extent. The choir, the chorus, the song, part of the song you remember for the most part, not to say you want to remember other parts, is the part that the chorus, aka, also stands for, which is more so like a catchy thing, maybe even hip hop or rap. It's called a hook. Now, what's a hook? It's something hot. It's something that, that catches you. And that's all it is, to bring you in closer. Like I'm bringing you into my world, but you don't know how I feel right now. I could feel like shit, but I'm giving you the message, so it doesn't matter. And that is true to some extent, but I'm on my way to feeling better. It doesn't matter because I know how to handle situations, because there's just a spirit and I'm real. It doesn't matter. There's different levels. There's your physical body, there's your mental body, and then there's your spiritual body. Basically, I'm up here, and I need to ground down more here. Okay, I'm way up. I've been up here for too long. And if everyone wants a wish, it's, I actually had a wish way back when. I always wanted to be high because I felt like shit. And I don't remember why I felt like shit. Of course, I've felt like shit a couple times throughout my life, but there was usually reasons. And I could get into that. There was I felt what it was like to be, emotionally depressed. But that was a long time ago, and I don't necessarily feel that anymore because I know what that felt like before, and I know if I felt that, what it would resonate with that, and I never felt that really again. Other feelings that were more newer, more emotional, and yeah. But there were specific things, and I didn't know this knowledge. I didn't know a lot of things at that time. I was learning wisdom. Wisdom's one of the greatest things you can have. It's an experience of life, experience from reality, and it tunes into the environment. Most of my experiences, I'm not gonna lie, even though I do learn a lot from online, specifically even YouTube, most of my experiences were in real life. And most of them were suffering, or they were creating tension in me and pulling against me. What does that mean? So anytime you want to love someone, this is why you got to love unconditionally, and this is why you got to love yourself. I really wish my drink wasn't holding on with the phone because it's the only thing that's holding up, and I'm kind of thirsty right now. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. We're going to get into this real quick. Anytime you show any positive attention, we're talking just negative, neutral, and positive. It's everything in the world. Light, dark, and the neutral side. God, heaven, hell. It's all the same. We're all in the same thing. When we look at showing anything positive, just like negative though, there's so many examples, and I'm going to run through them real quick. When you're negative, let's say you got in a fight with someone. You ever hear people who got in a fight end up being like best of friends after? Because it's the opposite. It's the polar. There might have crossed the neutral bound either way, but the thing is, even when you get to a good state, once you get to someone so close, it's gonna break just as hard, and you're not gonna be ready for it. So it's gonna feel like it's more. It wasn't worth it. It's always gonna be harder, and it's a new experience. It's a new step. It's a leap forward. It's a time in continuum, a lesson learned, and yeah, you weren't used to that lesson. This is all wisdom. Another positive thing: you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and you're positive, clinginess together. Boom, you break up one day. It's the worst thing in your life. It's pulling you away. It's just that it's the negative side. I know I was saying this was a positive, but you get what I'm saying. They're pulling you away, positive, negative. Boom. Anytime you show affection, whether it's like for me, music, anytime I go away from, I have a different asset than people. I'm just teaching the lesson. But in the message, it's a lesson and also a message. Whether you don't like me saying it or not understanding it, I'm still giving you a message. And it's something to take away. And this is probably the most serious I'm ever going to be, is when I do these videos. Because life ultimately is a joke. You want to get to a point where life is a joke. Whether you die or live and take a risk, it's all a joke. You don't want to be serious. Who wants to be serious? Just imagine if you're about to die and someone was really serious, just like, how does that, I can't even do it because I don't resonate with that. But if I was to die and someone was like, happy and graceful and praying, the energy would be there and it'd be so real and so live. Like, you would die peacefully. You don't necessarily gotta die with people there to die peacefully, but there's people there that are around you with love and just happiness. And wow, which I guess that would be spiritual people. Just know, whenever you set an intention to something and you are committed to the full circumstance, you could be with a girl, then have a baby, and all these things, sex, have a baby, get in fights, breaking up, have to pay child support, either side of this. Wow, this is where we're going. And ain't that a crazy thing? Now, ultimately it's up to you. The thing is, you don't want to lose control. You want to get to happiness and you want to control your happiness, which is the greatest thing ever. And then whoever's trying to take it away, whatever outside things going on, get through it. You might, if you think you're in a box or like a cell, and actually not in one, what's going on is you need to change your environment. Have a nice day. Some of these are lessons to me too. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Give thanks to yourself, to the Lord, to the day, to the sun. Some people worship the sun, and that's perfectly fine because the sun is the Lord. It's beautiful. Get outside today, no matter what the weather is. I worked out in every terrain all my life, so there is no weather stopping me, and there should be nothing stopping you at all. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel. It's Fizz. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think, your experience. A like, or give me the negative. Give me a thumbs down. I was gonna trip you up and say, give me a thumbs up. Check out some other videos. This isn't my only one. Spiritual work, mental, physical, all smushed into one channel, and everything else, because we just expand. Life is about expanding. If the journey was to end, what then would there be? If the journey was to end, where would you go? The journey never ends. You don't want it to end. Everything you embark on is an adventure, a shipment, a journey. It never ends. It doesn't. and you can put a stake into something and end that part, but your life always goes on. You actually don't want to be stagnant. Stagnant is death, cancer. Laying down is death. Being, not moving at all is death. When we look at it, stagnantness, laying down, corpses, like coffins, bodies. We are always continuing in a continuum. It's an ongoing cycle. It never ends. And be angry at anything, whatever. You get the different stages of an enlightenment, if you were to say that. Because I guess enlightenment is a permanent state of being, of happiness, of goodness, which is always there. It's not something, it is spectacular, but someone who's in it, just like, yeah, we've been here. We've been doing this. Anyways, yeah, I said a lot for this video. So that's it. Just know you don't want, the journey doesn't have a finish line. That's what I was getting at. I had it. Not to say it wasn't saying good now, but last night I said it really good. But yeah, have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day. And we'll give another one of these.